everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD view. This is actually for HiSisters. Now HiSisters is normally a PC player, however they are actually going to be playing on console today. They did say it is a win, and they're also playing on PS4 as well. And it's a Masters 5 game, which is going to be really, really interesting. They've just put, I've been playing a comp a lot recently to grad up for my Jade for Symmetra, and I was just wanting to submit a VOD to see where I can improve since I haven't redeemed one in a while, and the last one was PC. And they just put, I don't really remember too much since I played so many games lately, but I remember this game was really rough because one of our DPS was not having it and flopped, but I would have locked in and we won. That's all I remember. Alright, sweet. So I guess we're just going to have a look to see how we can improve. I know it has been a while since I last VOD reviewed you. I can't remember if the last one that we did was a Junkertown game, I think. I can't remember exactly what I told you about it though, but it has been a while. So yeah, so I just guess get, straight into the VOD. But would you like your own free Mercy VOD review? I do them live on my Twitch on Sundays at 2 PM in the UK, but don't worry if you can't make that time, as I also do them offline and upload them straight to YouTube as well. They only cost 7,500 Koala Moolah, or channel points as they're probably better known, which you can get completely for free by watching like my streams basically. I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays at around 5:30 PM UK, so be sure to hop on over there, get saving, and you can have your very own VOD either shown live on stream or be done offline and just be posted to YouTube afterwards. For more info, do not be afraid to hop into the stream or come and join the Koala Creek Discord and ask one of my lovely mods over there. The link for that will be in the description. Now, back to the VOD. And yes, we'll just get straight into it. We are using Pink as well today. Obviously, Pink has like very recently come out into the shop as I've been recording this. So I've had a lot of them games, but it's all good. We have ourselves a Pharah. So obviously we're going to be playing with them quite a bit. We have Ashe, Bat, and D.Va. Obviously, Bat can help, heal D.Va and the Ashe really, really well. Just don't be afraid. Yeah, so instead of you doing like this mini super jump here, by the way, I would have flung myself just to the side here, just to make sure that my Bat's okay. He's had to use Lamp. That means that he's going to have, one really big cooldown that's not going to be there anymore. So just make sure that we're doing like a slight slink here, just to make sure that we're keeping up this Bat before we go back in to, to go and help everyone, basically. So you can like come back to your Pharah, alright? Just make sure we're peeling back for our Bat a little bit there, just because we don't want him to fall, that's all. That's a good. Nice heals on Pharah. Just make sure we're being a little bit more strict with where we GA to. It is quite hard to play Pharmacy on this map. Nice damage boost there as well. Nice peel as well. It is quite hard to play Pharmacy on this map due to like all the little I guess like not a lot of cover. Nice res. Nice peel for D.Va there, because obviously you know that Bab's going to struggle. Nice J back. It's just unfortunate. Sorry. How does the AlphaAli already have her ult? That is insane. I'll quickly rewind it back a little bit. How does AlphaAli have her ult already? That is insane. Anyways, nice obviously you're playing split. Put your beams onto one of these guys, by the way. We want to try and keep these guys up, okay? I know that we do want to play this with this Pharah, don't get me wrong, because obviously, Pharah is going to be our main blue beam target into this comp. But just make sure that at the same time, we're still trying to peel for our team, okay? I think you've only put your beam onto pretty much the D.Va so far, like, being able to peel for them, obviously apart from after the rise with the BAP. But we need to try and make sure that we're trying to peel for these guys a little bit more, okay? I know that you want to try and play your Pharah, and I know you want to try and enable your Pharah. However, we need to make sure that we are still peeling and trying to help these guys. Alright, it's just unfortunate they do end up getting picked off. But it's all good. Nice. Obviously getting back with your Pharah. Just have to reset, go again. It's all good. At the same time as well, I don't think anyone's expecting that AlphaAli ult that quickly. Like, it's very, very... That's so quickly. So we see our Pharah is shooting on this side, right? What have we done to reposition ourselves there, okay? Because we don't know who that is. We don't know if that's the Ashe that's maybe coach gunned up and then gone to go and attack, okay? So if we can, try to make sure that we sling ourselves onto these stairs, just in case it is the Ashe, because if it's the Ashe, then we could play in a cover, okay? Because if not, say it is the Ashe and we're just stood here, boom, 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 we're gone, okay? So if you can, try to make that rotation to under here if you can, basically. Alright, keep on going though. So we're trying to remember what button I need to press to get them back up. Nice. That's not on you. I love just a slight pause of like, are you being serious? Because I would have done the exact same. But yeah, can't do anything though. She just got extremely aggressively. Nothing you can do. So it's all good. Nice. Just make sure as you're doing so that we're keeping an eye on our diva. The reason is because yes, Bap can, you know, try to heal the diva, but it's a lot harder for Bap to heal diva at a longer distance. So just make sure we're keeping an eye on her on the just in case we need to maybe hop in to do a little bit of healing for her. But other than that, love the damage boost onto your Ashe. Nice res. Look for that escape route though when we're doing that res, okay? We only drop down to the res. Very nice use of cover as well with this res. Love the creativity there. But as we do this res, okay, I would do it straight, just, you know, a normal GA back, maybe a little bit of a bunny hop towards the end of it or something, just to make sure that we're, you know, say the Sigma comes round to us and decides to rock us or something, we're going to be out of the LOS and ready. Same thing as, well, let's say as the Sombra comes and she wants to hack us or something, even though, you know, she's not here, but, you know, hypothetically, we just want to make sure that we have that escape route and we're going back after that res. But very nice, very creative res. I really like it. Nice rotation. Nice peel for our diva. Nice. We do end up popping Valk, which is okay. Nice positioning with it as well. Whenever you hear someone get hacked, that sends alarm symbols for me. As soon as you hear someone get hacked, you're looking to see who got hacked. Nice peel though. Very nice. Don't worry too much about peeking the enemy team here. You know, we have pretty much won the team fight out. When your Diva's diving in here as well, by the way, try to damage boost her. Whenever you see Diva diving in with her micro missiles, try to damage boost it because she's quite healthy. And plus as well, it'll allow your BAP to be able to heal up afterwards. The reason is because Valk, I believe, is the worst support ultimate. Like, it's still strong, don't be wrong. Like, Valk is really, really strong still. But if we're comparing to stuff like BAP's in not BAP's Immortality Field, even then that's stronger than Valk. But like BAP's window, for example, right? BAP's window is 10 times more value, especially on a wide open map like this, okay? So try if you can damage boost your diva just going in. Sure, you could top her up with the heals if we desperately need to, but then, you know, we can allow BAP to heal up afterwards, which I'm guessing is what you're gonna doing, which is all good. Make sure we're healing up our AlphaAli here. Nice. Okay, I would be rotating myself up onto this high ground a little bit sooner. You're gonna do it now, which I guess, but just make sure that we're doing that a little bit sooner. The reason is because we want to try and get back to our team in case the Sombra wants to try and come and hack one of them. But also, if we're just playing down here by ourselves and Sombra just comes and hacks us, we've got nowhere to go. And we're like, oh no! And then we're going to die. Okay? So, if we can, make sure that as soon as we're done, we'll reposition ourselves back into a safer spot, which will be up here. Because if Sombra wants to come to get to us, he has to, like, you know, do a big, like, come up to the stairs, in which case it gives us a chance to be like, bye, Sombra. Or she comes from these guys, in which case we're already there for the beam. Or she uses a translocator to come on to us, in which case we're already like pre-prepared and she's, you know, we're ready for her. But it's all good. Keep on going. Nice rotation. So in times like this, when your Pharah is playing passively, because what's happened is your Pharah is just waiting for these guys to push in now. What can we do while we're waiting for this team to push in? Go and damage boost someone else. Go and damage boost your Ashe, start enabling your Ashe. Because if your Ashe gets an early pick off, bam, that's another team fight gone straight out of the bat, okay? Plus it means that we're being more effective with our beams. Because right now we're kind of like just sat around, kind of like just dum-de-dum-de-dum kind of thing, alright? What I would do is I'll be sat here, damage boosting my Ashe, trying to enable her. Then once people start coming in, obviously Ashe will use a coach to get out. At that point, Pharah will start to get more aggressive. So if we can, try to kind of like just make sure that we're keeping our beam on whoever's doing the most at that moment in time. Let's go, we keep on going. So they got Sigma. Make sure we're peeling for our BAP here. We want to peel for our BAP as soon as possible because we don't want him to use Lamp early. This is why. We don't want our BAP to use his Lamp to be able to fend himself off of the Sombra because we want BAP to be able to use his Lamp against big ultimates like this, like this, like this. Alright? We want to try and make sure that we're saving his Lamp for that. So make sure we're peeling back for him a little bit quicker. Nice peel for our Ashe. Just if we can, try to be really, really like mindful of where we're positioned right now. We could hear that people were shooting at us already when we were over here. So if we need to rotate, make sure we're rotating up, we can as soon as we can. Or even better, rotate ourselves down to the bottom so we can meet everyone halfway if we need to. Because we can still like play down here, because then we could just easily go back to our Pharah who's up in the air if we need to. But it would have been easier if we just kind of came back down here. But it's all good, keep on going. Nice peel. So I'm just going to be coming towards EMP at this point, so I'd be looking to try and play a little bit split if we can. For everyone. Go and help with the barrage instead of healing D.Va here. D.Va is really, really healthy. BAP's in LOS because BAP is on top of the high ground behind us. Allow the BAP to heal up the D.Va and we go and help support the Pharah barrage. You can stand here? Can you stand here or are you stuck here? I'm so intrigued. I need to test this out now. If you can stand there, that is not so much a game changer, but like it's good. You could. I'm gonna test that now. After this VOD, I'm gonna see if I can stand there. Nice, obviously using the thing to res. Make sure we're not shooting into a Sigma. What's it called? A Sigma sucky grasp thing, whatever it's called, right? And just go and heal the D.Va after that. But really, really great. Make sure that we're healing our D.Va there. I know they popped the window. Nice rotation though. Can't help your D.Va there because, you know, she just dove into a window. Nice. Ooh, what are we doing here? Just go back to your DPS here, okay? It doesn't matter if they get a bit of point to go a little bit further here. It does not matter, okay? Because there's still a lot of time. In fact, there is so much time that it allows your D.Va to come back in a second. Plus, we have other things to contest. We have Bob. We have window to be able to zone people, okay? We don't need to be going down to that point right now. We should be like the last person to. So this is fine because we have to GA ourselves away from the Sombra, which is completely fine. Nice peel for the Ash. But then don't be kind of sling yourself straight back into this point, okay? What I'd be doing is I would actually use that sling to get myself back to my Pharah, okay? Allow myself to use the sling to get myself back up here. And then bam. Allow Bob to start contesting points in a second. We can then maybe go and like, you know, start damage boosting to contest it. But I would rather I played back and I played safe. Because they're going to have a Lariat coming up and they're also going to have EMP, okay? So we want to try and make sure that we're playing out of LOS, playing out of the way. Make sure that they whiff that EMP. Alright, we keep on going though. Nice, we have resin too. Nice. Do the res as soon as we can get it. Nice, about to go and contest. Only issue is as we're contesting, make sure that we're looking at our team and trying to beam them, okay? It's all good that we're trying to contest this payload, which is what we should be doing with our Valk. Just make sure as we're doing so that we're checking to see how these guys are as we're doing so a little bit more. And then once we have someone that's able to contest, like our D.Va, for example, get off that payload, alright? But just make sure that we're trying to heal up during that as well. Like, we want to try and keep our BAP alive during that sequence. But it's all good. Unfortunately, I feel like your D.Va's going to fall in. And yeah, just reset, change spawns at this point. Yeah, I'm glad, yeah. I was supposed to say, make sure you change spawns here. But it's all good. Go again. We have double hit scan now. Obviously, instead of the Pharah, so it means that we can, you know, stay with our team a tiny bit more, which is great. That's so good. What I've been doing here, I've been starting to go aggressive already. I've been going up aggressive. I've been playing with my BAP aggressively on top of this this spaceship because we want to try and get as much damage in, you know, and scare these guys off as possible, basically. So go up and go play aggressively with your soldier here. Sorry, not your soldier, your BAP even. It also means that you're ready to peel for him because it feels like we kind of like just left him by himself up here. We won't be able to get up there, I don't think, unless if, like, we use someone, or just about. I would have just jammed myself through the spaceship and then used one of these guys to get up onto the spaceship. We can't res, unfortunately. Do that as a GA up onto here, by the way, because then we don't get caught out in the flux. We need to get back to our cast. And yeah, just reset, go again. They're just going to get pretty much a steam rolling, which is unfortunate. It's a good reset. Go again. We just need to make sure that we're trying to peel for our back a little bit more. We now need to do it even more because we're on Zen. Alright, we keep it going though. Nice. So damage boost Zen here. You want to damage boost Zen here. The reason it is because D.Va is going to do no damage at this range. However, Zen is going to do a lot of damage at this range. Plus that as well, we've just switched off back to Zen. So it means that Zen's going to be struggling for ult charge. If we can try and build a Transcendence, that'll be great for the next, say for example, if he plays out of LOS of the EMP, if they try to hold on to it. But also, you know, for stuff like Alariel and everything, it means that he can use that to tank out some of these ultimates. So if you can try to just damage boost the Zen here rather than your D.Va, just to be able to try and get that ult quicker, basically. Plus as well, he's just going to do so much more damage. And don't be afraid as well, you know, to leave your D.Va right now as well, because she has a lot of HP. If you do want to try and stay with the D.Va as well, just a quick like little heads up. Just wait for your Zen just to do the charge volleys and then just damage boost them. Because that's what I tend to do. I normally will, like, I'll stay with like one of my DPS. But whenever I see a Zen with a charge volley, quickly put the blue beam onto him and then go back to the damage boosting whoever. The D.Va goes in very aggressively here, so I don't mind the J in. Nice as well that you do a straight J out as well. Very, very nice. It's just unfortunate that you have that Zen, so it means that it's going to be hard. Nice. Allow your D.Va to die here. Like, allow your D.Va to die here, go back and respawn. The reason is because we don't want her to stagger, because we want to try and get in and, you know, get another team fight out, alright? We need our tank back for that. That's all good. Nice. Just as we're doing this, make sure that we're checking our flank angle here. We want to try and make sure that, say, the Sombra doesn't, you know, sneak up on us or something, or like the soldier hasn't just run round and tried to attack us, okay? Make sure that we're turning round to try and look back to make sure that, you know, it's safe. We needed to swap our beams a little bit sooner there, but it's all good. And unfortunately, we're getting stuck out with the Sunstroke. Other than that, I feel like it's not your fault. This absolutely not, because we should have switched to Zen. I'm gonna be honest. Like, if we needed to play something there, we should have played like an Ana or like a Kiriko or something. We should have not switched to Zen, because we still needed that large amount of healing. Bab was good. I don't understand why I never switched to Bab. But other than that, though, you're playing really well, though, Sweet. I like your positioning. I feel like your position is really, really great. Like, it feels like, you know how to play in your cover really, really well, which is really, really great. My main key thing is we're not enabling other people enough. So it feels like, you know, for example, the first and second points with the Pharah, so it was just first point with Pharah, but like, we're playing with our Pharah so well. We're playing so aggressively, really nice, like, with our Pharah, but then we're just ignoring everyone else on our team, okay? Yes, we need to enable our Pharah, don't get me wrong, but don't be like, Pharah's my be-all and end-all, okay? We need to try and make sure that we're peeling for these guys, especially your back. We want to try and make sure that we're peeling for our back, so he doesn't have to waste window when he gets hacked by the Sombra, okay? Let's try and make sure that he keeps his lamp for these big ultimates like this, okay? So that's my main thing, just make sure that we're trying to peel for these guys a little bit more. And my thing as well, don't be afraid to damage boost these other guys as well, because it feels like you kind of like focus on like one singular person, like, okay, we've got Pharah, I must damage boost Pharah. We have Soldier now, and Cass. We have to damage boost Soldier, and we're not flicking the beams between these guys, okay? If we flick our beams between these guys, we can get so much, like, you know, damage boost potential out. We get so many picks off and stuff. Like when the bat was playing aggressively on top of the spaceship, we can go with him and be aggressive with him. Alright? If we keep on going. Oh, that, they're really, really great. Like, I like your positioning. Your position is really, really great. And I like your overall, like, decision making as well. Like, I've enjoyed your Valks. Just once again, same thing. Just make sure that we're peeling for people as we're doing these Valks. That's a good. Nice, obviously, he's playing with the Widow at the beginning. Nice peel. I would have res though. The reason is because your Bab's backed off quite a bit, so you could just res your Widow though. Because the Sombra's translocated away, she's going to go for a health pack, because obviously you guys did quite a bit of damage to her. You still will have the lamp up as well, so don't be afraid to res that. That's the good. Your D.Va's in very aggressive, which you can't really do anything about. Heal for your back, heal for your back, heal for your back. in scenarios like that, D.Va's got in way too aggressively. Just allow her to just face the consequences of her actions, okay? We need to peel for the BAP because obviously, you know, he ends up getting hacked by the Sombra. We just need to peel for him there. But it's all good. We have to rotate back. Nice pick from our Widow, though. Nice peel for us, well. Nice. I love how you go to damage boost her for this grapple. It doesn't matter if she dies during this grapple because she's gone for a play, okay? And you've done your job of enabling her to try and get that really quick pick off with a damage boost. You did your job. That's all good. Nice G back in as well. Nice. Not. Oh. I was just about to say, don't res. She's just about to respawn, so don't res her here. You don't need to res her here because you want to try and save res for when you guys go in. Because what's going to happen is someone's probably going to hack someone else and you're going to have to go and res them, okay? So don't waste your res on someone that can literally spawn. I'm not even kidding you. They spawn like right here, don't they? Like here, right? They're going to spawn here. That is not a long distance whatsoever, okay? Allow your Widow to respawn normally here and you save your res for this next team fight because there's no desperate need for you to res here.
I will not let you fall.
That's peeling. Once that D.Va's quite full HP, don't be afraid to go and beam someone else. Nice peel. Don't go up in the air though. Make sure that we're using these Gs to kind of like either sling ourselves or do a cancel something to get ourselves around here. We don't want to be kind of like just vibing up in the air against these, like, because especially with how aggressive their BAP and their Ilaria have been as well, we don't want to be flinging ourselves just up in the air like this. All right, keep it going. Oh, I've gone away from you. Hold on. There we are. Nice. I can hear Sombra behind. Which is nice. The same thing again, you know, you can see Widow's health bar on your screen, so don't be afraid to look at how the rest of your team are doing. Nice. So in this scenario, don't worry too much about your Widow. You want to help your soldier here. Why? Yes, she's critical, but look, okay? If we look at a second. So she goes critical in a second. Who's rotating round to go and help her? The BAP. Because you could see the BAP trying to heal from here, and also you could hear him behind. Allow the BAP to rotate and get your Widow. You could just sit here main with these guys, okay? I know it kind of means that you guys have kind of switched from what you were doing, but sometimes that's just how it happens. Sometimes you just have to kind of reverse the roles, and you just go and do what the BAP's meant to do, and the BAP does what you do, you know? It happens. I would rather you stayed main here and tried to keep your soldier up, because what ends up happening is both the supporters end up going for this one person, and then your soldier ends up dying because of it, okay? Just allow your BAP to heal your Widow here, and you keep staying main. Alright, keep it going. Nice. Oh, this is really good. Val. Yeah. Very nice. Nice, he whiffed it. Nice. Just damage boost the D.Va here. If you damage boost the D.Va dive, she gets it really, really quickly. Very, very nice. Nice heals here as well. Very nice. I liked your Valk there. Your Valk was great. Just make sure you commit more with the D.Va, okay? Don't worry too much about the BAP and the Widow being weak because they've backed off really far and the Sombra's no longer contesting them, okay? So just allow them to self-regen, allow them to help each other out. You go and sit with the D.Va and you enable her. Go and damage boost her when she dives in. Like, for example, when she dove the soldier down here, you play with the D.Va here a little bit more. Alright, nice. Nice as well that your BAP's allowing you to heal as well because obviously he's got his ults. Nice. And now we're going to go rotate to go and help Widow. Nice. Play in the room here. Because you don't want to peek this side. Because obviously we don't know that they've switched to Genji. We still think that they're on Soldier right now. So and also they have these really aggressive supports, okay? Don't be playing out here. You've just got rid of the Sombra. So she's not going to be on this angle anymore. Play in this room. Nice. Nice peel. Nice peel for your Widow. Sling yourself forward here so you can try and help your D.Va out a little bit more. She does have lamp, which is good. But still, we still want to try and make sure that she's okay. Nice. Lovely beam management there. Nice. Just being a little bit more control of these super jumps. Because there's been a few of them where we're kind of like just super jumping and hitting our head, okay? Be really aware of where we are on the map before we try to, you know, do any of these techs. But so good, we ended up actually getting it out really, really quickly. At this point, go and sit and damage boost these guys until this Widow rotates, okay? We want to try and kind of like play with these guys, make sure that they're getting as much damage boost out and like they're being aggressive, because you're going to do nothing while this Widow's rotating like this, for example. She's, you know, she's going to end up doing no damage or anything. All right, so just make sure that we're just allowing her to rotate normally. We sit and damage boost these guys, and then we go in to go and help afterwards. All right, we keep on going. I heard Sombra. Nice. I heard Sombra. And she's here, right? So as we're coming out here, we want to try and make sure that when we're doing this GA, that we're keeping it, like, we kind of, like, do this GA and look back as we're doing so. The reason is because we just want to make sure the BAP's okay, because we heard the Sombra behind us. So we want to make sure that, you know, the Sombra's not going to go and hack your BAP. Also, she's going to have EMP soon, so I'm going to, like, hopefully, I mean, it's hard because I've got window. But we just have to try and look to see if we can survive EMP now, because she's going to do EMP. Don't be, what I would do here, I would sling myself out, by the way, here, because obviously, you know, they have Sombra, we're expecting an EMP, sling yourself out, so we're going to be out of the way of EMP here, alright? Nice. Push forward with visor here. Nice, make sure we're still pushed up here. Nice peel for your diva. Nice peel, let's go back up to your Widow. Nice peel. Make sure that we're using this GA, by the way, to get back into here. There's no need for us to go up into the air there, because it's not giving us any, like, better positioning or anything. That's so good. Nice, I heard Sombra near you guys, so just be careful of that. Very, very nice. Safe again, push up, because, you know, you want to try and get kills. Very, very nice. Nice. We don't need the Valk here. We can save Valk actually for the next team fight. The reasoning is because they've already lost a Lori, and she had her captive son, and we kind of like know that because obviously she's not used it in a while. And also Genji Blade, we still have Lamp available for it because we've not used Lamp throughout the entirety of the push, and we also have a window, and everyone's really, really healthy. You know, we have Diva in her mech. They also don't have Diva in her mech, okay? So there's no one to help with the dive with the blade, because obviously we forced Sombra away. After the EMP, you know, we forced Sombra away. Diva's out of mech. BAP's not going to be able to really do too much because obviously he's going to be zoned by the window, in which case these guys are just going to shoot the BAP if he ends up beaking it, okay? There's no need for you to Valk it here. Everyone is really, really safe. We could just literally just sit here and just damage boost. If everyone dies to this Blade, that is your team just being absolutely rubbish. I will be honest, okay? Because you should not be, like, your team should not lose this if they have a damage boost against this Genji that's just got a, like, naked Blade pretty much in here, okay? So just literally just sit back and just allow you to sit and chain damage boost and everything. Alright, keep it going though. So not chain damage boost, obviously we're not thinking. Go get the Sombra, go get the Sombra. Sorry, whenever I see a Sombra, I have to go with my pistol. I'm very, very aggressive. I don't like Sombra players. We're just gonna keep it going. But yeah, we could have saved Valk for this next team fight now. Here, BAP on the left-hand side. Nice. So allow that, allow your super jump to charge up some more. You have to kind of do pretty much a max super jump here to be able to get up onto this high ground. So make sure that it's going to be a max one. If we need to, we can also do a directional sling. It does help you get that slight little bit of extra height if needed. But we just want to make sure that we're charging up our super jumps enough. Keep up our team here. It's not a desperate necessity to go and res our Widow right now. I'd rather you stayed and try and help your team stay up here. Also, if we had Valk, we could have used our Valk to keep these guys up throughout the Alarial and then gone to go and res afterwards. But it's all good. We're just got to back out now. Nice. Get your block out as well as we're backing out on the just in case. We don't want to stagger ourselves. It's all good. Reset, go again. See how we do on the next attack. So on the next attack, we're going to have a visor, so I'm going to hope that you end up going and damage boost that, because obviously we don't have a window for it. And we want to try and make sure that, you know, we try and keep our D.Va up so she uses her bomb, I guess, aggressively to zone people rather than survivability. I heard that Sombra, okay? As soon as you hear that Sombra, don't go for that res, okay? If you need to, which bear in mind, you don't need to go for this res, by the way, because she's going to respawn really, really quickly from spawn. Don't be going for this res if they know they're going to have Sombra, okay? You want to try and keep yourself alive and keep yourself, like, you know, surviving, basically. We don't need to go for this res, alright? Because we end up taking our life for that res, basically, which isn't a necessity, because the spawn's right next door, alright? If it was a little bit more further around in the map, understandable maybe, but because it's right next to spawn, we don't need to res that. Alright, keep on going though. I get my Glock out here, by the way, just to make sure the Sombra isn't spawn camping us. Unfortunately, she ends up getting the Widow. Nice. So because we know where she is now, we can go for this res. Just make sure that we are making sure that everyone else is okay as we go for that res, okay? Remember, it's not like, this isn't a be-all and end-all, okay? We can just quickly do a J in just to make sure our D.Va's okay before we go back for the res. But same thing again, she's going to be coming back from spawn really, really soon anyways. So it doesn't really matter too much. Nice peel for Widow. Just as we're doing so, make sure that we're checking the rest of our teams, okay?
No one can hide.
Nice. Damage boost the dive. Damage boost that D.Va dive. If you damage boost that D.Va dive, that Sombra dies. Nice. Nice push to the point as well. You can get off now. This is not your job to be able to be on point now. As soon as they start coming in and the soldier starts visoring, we sling ourselves up onto here, because this is not our job to be on point anymore. Allow your rest of your team to contest it, because we're just taking so much. Right now, what we're doing is we're taking so much damage from this Tracer that we don't need to. Because if we're taking damage from this Tracer, the BAP is having to put the healing into us, and it's not healing that he can put in elsewhere, like to our soldier, like to our D.Va and stuff, alright? Nice. I'd sit and I'd damage boost here anyone that's going to get rid of the ball quickly. So it's not going to be your Widow at the dark, because your Widow's going to have 3 shots at people coming out of spawn at this point, okay? Damage boost your D.Va or damage boost your soldier here to be able to clear up the ball as quick as possible. Alright, keep on going. And you guys end up capping it. Really, really great. Just same thing again as well. Make sure we're looking after the rest of our team. It's not all just about that one DPS. Alright, keep on going though. I feel like I got a bit too far. I'm still trying to get used to like quickly flicking forward, because normally if I'm doing this on the console, I have to like wait for it to play out. But nice, obviously enabling Widow at the beginning. Just make sure that we're polishing up on that movement to make sure that we're going in aggressively with it straight away. Oh, okay, so they've got their own Widow now, and I heard Sombra. What you can do there against the Sombra is you can literally just quickly drop yourself out of the side here and then do a bounce with your beam to be able to get back into here, because then it'll throw the attention of the Sombra away from yourself and onto the Widow. The reason as well why you can do this is because your D.Va's gone and already dove the Widow. So because the D.Va has gone to dive the Widow and has actually got the Widow, oh, sorry my mouse, it means that, you know, it's free to us to do that basically. But it's okay, we keep it going. I've just clicked the wrong button. Nice. So we know Sombra's down below us. So instead of doing a sling up here, because this is not helping us in any way, instead use this like little weird sling that you've done to get yourself down here so you can meet back with your Widow to be able to help heal her. Because she's going to end up getting picked off by the Sombra now. Yeah. Nice. Remember, we're not desperate to res because we want to try and go and help our team. Nice. much with the rock, but I understand because you want to try and keep your D.Va as much as possible. Nice. As soon as that D.Va's a little bit more full HP, don't be afraid to damage your soldier a little bit more. Nice peel though for your Widow. Oh. Make sure we're not going to contest her though. We don't need to contest her. I like your body blocking. Like, we can go up and go and body block for your Widow, don't get me wrong, but don't try and risk your life, especially because it's an overtime. We don't want to risk our life to try and go for the Sombra, okay? Instead, just go up for a little bit of a body block if you need to. Make her translocate away, but we don't need to like start focusing her. Alright? Keep it going though. She does end up getting taken out though, which is great, but obviously we end up taking our life for it. We don't want to do that. Alright? We should respawn in the new spawn, which is all good. It's very, very nice. So rotating back up to Widow. Very, very nice stagger as well. It's a huge stagger for your team. Alright, at this point I'd be thinking, okay, what ultimates are they going to have coming up? I would be expecting pretty much all of their ultimates at this point, like knowing that they're going to have that EMP soon, they're going to have their Alarial. You're just going to be expecting a lot of ultimates, apart from obviously the Switch May now, but you're going to expect a lot of key ultimates going onto this payload soon. So I'd be kind of playing away from the payload, making sure that I'm ready to touch the payload in case they get fluxed off, in case the EMP happens on the point and people start dying, in case the Alarial hits the point as well. We just want to play away from the point, ready to touch on the just in case it's the flux. Alright? Looking at our ults, we've got ourselves our BAP ult in a second. Nice. Just make sure we're not kind of like just hovering down, flying at this. Remember, they do have some really, really good DPS here. So make sure that we're using these GAs to go from cover to cover. Nice GA back to your Widow. At this point, obviously, Nova's like...
No one can hide from my sight.
Why she didn't attack you, I have no clue, but that's fine. Yeah. Reset, I guess, for the enemy team. Okay, don't be playing on payload here, because obviously we know that they're going to have ultimates coming up for the payload, so I'd be playing off to the side of it. Just sling yourself up and around here, by the way. Just sling yourself into this corner. Oh, so if we stayed up and stayed safe in this corner bit, the reason why I'm telling you to stay up and stay safe in this corner bit, by the way, because I don't feel like I fully explained it earlier. You want to sit here in this corner bit because A, it gives you a really good LOS to see what these guys are doing, so we can hop in and out if we need to. But B, Sombra EMPs, oh, look, Valk, because we're out of the LOS of it, okay? We don't desperately need to drop to pointers at any point at that point. So we can quite literally, I said points a lot then, but you can literally just sit here and then just Valk as soon as the EMP gets popped. We can just Valk. All right. They're gonna have the Alarial coming in a sec though, and blocks and everything. We did end up popping it though, which is really, really great. Nice peel for your BAP here, very, very nice. Make sure we get a point though. We need to sling ourselves back onto point here. The Sigma is going to zone off your Baptiste, so we need to try and make sure that we're slinging ourselves back on to be able to continue that contest with our Valk here. That means then that we can have our beam onto our Widow. We could have got a full cap here, but all good. It's fine. We go again. I'll quickly just kind of fling it forward a little bit more so we get back to where we need to be. Nice. Nice. I heard Sombra behind you. Nice peel for your Sombra, sorry, for your Widow. Just at the same time, make sure that we're still checking out how our team is doing. Nice peel here. You can't really do anything for your D.Va there, to be honest. Unless she very much just goes in very, very aggressively. Nice. Reset for the next round.
60 seconds remaining.
Go and push up aggressively here with your soldier. Or, in fact, no, even your D.Va. Sorry, I didn't mention your D.Va's out mech. Make sure we push up aggressively with our D.Va to start off with. Help her get her ult, and then... Sorry, not her ults even. Well, it is her ult, but, like, get her mech back, and then go to the soldier. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I just stay back here with your Widow right now. Like, your back can very easily help all these other guys out and everything. My only thing is, don't be afraid to sling yourself back to this piece of high ground here. You know at this point that all of them are on point, because you could tell by how it was moving, and you could also tell just, you know, in general that, you know, everyone's going to be, have already rotated underneath and then be on point, okay? So don't be afraid to early back yourself off over to here, so that you're already out and that distance away, so you're not going to take any extra damage, and you can just sit here and help your Widow out from over here. Keep it going. Fortunately, you end up taking the point, but it's fine. I was gonna say, if you don't be afraid to damage boost once your D.Va is like quite healthy. Make sure we're checking the rest of our team as well, because same thing again, we're very, very tunnel visioned on this like one person that we have our beam on. Make sure we're looking back and we're trying to peel for these guys and everything as well. I'm gonna go for a res. Unfortunately, your BAP ends up falling. At this point, we're kind of a little bit stuck, which isn't the best. Yeah, at this point, we just need to reset. Nice. Glad they go for that reset. It's just unfortunate that you guys end up kind of like just being in the back line. And the Sombra just solely EMPs you all. But it means they don't have EMP for the next contest, which is good. I'm hoping your D.Va doesn't get picked off here. If your D.Va gets picked off, it's going to be catastrophic for you guys.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
We have still kept hold of our battle class, well, which is really, really great. I feel like screaming at our back right now, like, wait for me! Battle. Yeah. Make sure we're focusing on the people on point as well here. Like, make sure we're still, like, looking down to go and check how they are. Especially because our map is currently frozen, so you can't really, like, peel for anyone. So just make sure that we're doing that. Also, we can use our valve to stall out this point as well here. Very, very nice. Okay. Overall, sweet, okay? It's very, very clear to me that you know how to play Mercy. It's very, very clear to me that you know how to use your beams really, really well, which is really, really great. It's very, very clear to me as well that you know who your main blue beam target is, and you know who's doing the job as well during this like game. Like, you know, if your Widow's doing well, you know, you do go and pocket them at the same time as well, trying to help them with the peel from the Sombra as well. I feel like you made the right decision going like, I guess, main blue beam your Widow. My main issue that kind of comes with is you're not helping the rest of your team though. And this happened when you're back with the Pharah as well, right? You need to make sure that even though, yes, we need to help this Widow, at the same time, make sure that we're still staying active with that team, okay? With playing with Widows and, you know, having Widows our, I guess, like, main blue beam, right? We want to try and stay with her at the start of the team fight for a few picks. Then your team are going to start losing some HP, so you're going to go back in. Because they're playing Sombra, you'll then have to just keep on looking out and make sure that she's, you know, the Widow's okay, to make sure we peel back in case for the Sombra, and then we can go back for her, but then make sure that we're doing like slings to kind of like get ourselves back into the team fight, because there was so many times where I feel like we just weren't being effective with the rest of our team. You're being really, really effective for that one person, but then for the rest of the team, we're not really doing anything, basically, all right? So just make sure that we're kind of peeling back, you know, to our team to make sure that we're helping them out, damage boosting some of their key abilities as well. Like when D.Va's diving people, you can still damage boost a soldier. Like, yes, you were saying, oh, my soldier's not the best, okay? But still, don't be afraid to put the blue beam onto him. You know, the only time that you're not going to be able to put the blue beam onto him is when he's dead, okay? But he wasn't, like, dead on cooldown or anything, you know? So you can still, like, put the blue beam on, still try to get some damage out of it. My only other thing too is your movement, okay? It feels like to me that you're still using a lot of, like, you know, the Overwatch 1 Mercy movement where it's like super jump and, you know, just that's kind of it, okay? Try if you, because I saw that you did a lot of like normal J's as well, which is really, really great. Watching you felt like I was watching an Overwatch 1 Mercy movement, which I guess was okay, but at the same time, you know, remember we can still use our slings and don't be just randomly super jumping into the air, because there was a few times where we did and someone ends up dying because we just randomly super jump in the air and then we're out of, I guess, beam range of other people, okay? So if you can, try instead to use your you know, you only use them super jumps to get up into cover, and try to utilize more slings and such just to be able to try and like peel for people a little bit more. But other than that, though, sweet, an absolutely amazing VOD. Obviously, you know, you played really, really well. But yeah, just once again, thank you so much for everyone on YouTube that's been watching this. If you guys want your own VOD review, I talk about it at the beginning of the video, so go and check that out. But yeah, just once again, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!